messed up that chair. By the way, I just got owned. Did not see that the game was about to start there. Oh, busted. Put that cell phone away. Cell phone camera, everything else it does. Cell phones are so advanced now. Microwave, you know, it can do anything. Phaser. Especially in Korea, man. This place is so technologically advanced. I'm sure we'll have flying cars down here in a few years. You just wait. So what is DrAgOoN going to do to seal this win, assuming that he can win it right now? Will he take the risk, since he's already ahead one game, and play very, very aggressively? AnyTime, unfortunately for him, not scouting in the right direction. So he will probably have to get his forge out first, since that's what Protoss have to do if they haven't found their opponent in time. And again, double scout. We've been seeing that a lot today. It's funny, why is the scout in StarCraft called the scout? That is like the last unit you would use to scout with. I mean, think about it. I mean, it is slow, doesn't deal any damage. They should really call like the scout the noob or something, because that's more like fitting for its role. Sorry, I was just having a revelation about that as I refer to that probe as a scout. Well, looks like AnyTime has found him, and now he can get that Nexus out. AnyTime, kind of in a difficult situation here. Really needs to come back with a win here. Note, DrAgOoN has sent 2 drones out, not uncommon. Meanwhile, AnyTime will force him to not get this hatchery, or at least delay it for as long as possible. Remember, though, that the probe is very weak in health, and he wants to try to keep that alive for as long as possible. Looks like he just let him go ahead and expand there now, once all the probe's shields were gone. Six Zerglings for our Protoss, or for our Zerg. Whoa! Ooh, did I just do that? Ooh, careful, Tasteless. You're gonna lose your job. And yes, I do talk to myself in third person like a crazy man, like Bob Dole or something. Well, DrAgOoN is going to have to make his... what was I talking about? Sorry, those kids distracted me. Yeah, DrAgOoN is going to have to identify what the Protoss tech pattern is, and then respond accordingly. It looks like we're going to see the layer here after the third hatch. This is also a pretty common by-the-book build. Now, unfortunately for DrAgOoN, he has not managed to get rid of that scouting probe. He does not have the speed upgrade this time either, which is going to make it a little bit harder. Oh, never mind. He did manage to get it now. So now AnyTime's going to be in the dark. How is AnyTime going to play this out? That is the million-dollar question. Looks like he is, well, he was going to rush and force his opponent to make a few more Zerglings. He's now going to back off. Stargate on the way. I think AnyTime might want more probes in his expansion. It looks kind of naked, but in a non-sexy Protoss naked way, more in a like, oh, you need to get more probes there, and less in your main kind of way. And DrAgOoN, this seems to be part of his style. He will always sack one Overlord early on in order to gain some intelligence about what his opponent's doing, so he can attack accordingly. Again, no DrAgOoN or Corsair Reaver. And here's the Spire on the way. We may see a pretty similar tech to last time. Although no fourth hatch just yet, or if it's there, we haven't gotten a shot of it yet. Templar Archives on the way. Well, the Hydralisks are out now. He's going to be able to defend this Corsair harassment. And I think that, well, Spire just got done, so I don't see all the larvae morphing to eggs, so maybe now we're going to see Mutalisks. Okay, right now. I thought maybe we were going to see some type of lurker or Hydralisk tech, but I guess not. When all the eggs make it once like that, it usually means you're going to see Mutalisks. Second Corsair out, not a bad idea either. He really cannot afford to lose that Corsair. Is he able to save this one too? Let's see if he can steer it around, if he can dodge these Corsairs. Oh, it's so close. Oh. He's going down. Tell my wife I love her. Well, with the one Corsair down like that, the Mutalisk harassment will be a little bit more effective. Maybe not too effective, though. So the Mutalisks are out. Now it's going to be up to the Protoss to defend from this Mutalisk harassment. And as we can also see, Protoss is definitely going to be prepared to hold off that attack. I'm surprised, though. DrAgOON's timing for the Mutalisk seemed a little bit off. Normally you see 9 Mutalisks come out right away. We don't see that many over here this time. And that may make this harassment a little bit less effective. Look at that great positioning there, though, by the Corsairs. Covered by the cannons, of course. One of the main reasons why we're seeing these Overlords sent up here to the top right is because DrAgOON is binding one Overlord in that group so that the Mutalisks clump together a little bit more. Nice, picking up a few more probes. Look at that great micro. StarCraft 2-on-2 players who play Zerg normally have fantastic Mutalisk micro because they're required to use Mutalisk so much. Not the best storms, though, coming from AnyTime. Oh! I wasn't expecting that. That is one danger, though, about clumping the Mutalisks together like that, is they really take hard hits from splash damage. One Dark Templar is out. It looks like he might be able to sneak in here at the hidden expansion. Zerg takes that expansion so that he can put a bunch of sunken colonies and then secure the other expansion at the top right, which is pretty good. Oh, nice. Drone actually disappears rather than gets the death animation. Not uncommon to happen to the drone when he pops out of the egg. AnyTime really not doing a good job of keeping his DTs alive in this series. Wow, a lot of hatches here for DrAgOoN. DrAgOoN probably going to go with a low-tech mass unit build. Once again, another Corsair. It looks like it may be lost by AnyTime. AnyTime just not really bringing his A game right now. I don't know if it's just not his day or what. With DrAgOoN securing this location over here at the top right, I think AnyTime's going to be in for a tough ride. Now, obviously, AnyTime's aware of that, that there was an expansion being taken over there, but one issue is that there's really nothing that AnyTime can do at this moment in time but sit back and defend. That's the burden Protoss is faced with at this point in time in the game. Now, note that DrAgOoN also expanded on AnyTime's side of the map rather than DrAgOON's side of the map, and that's because late game AnyTime will not have an expansion to go to at the top right, and will instead be forced to the islands. It's almost impossible for Protoss to expand at the top left. They don't have the mobility to cover a location like that. Doesn't mean it won't happen. It's just very difficult, very unlikely. Nice here by AnyTime, though. He knows he can position Templars on the low ground and just keep storming the drones there. +2 for AnyTime. 2 forges going, too. Here comes a big attack. Nice storms by AnyTime, though. AnyTime storms have just been excellent. Now he's moving out. There's the Panda Bear guy. Don't worry, he won't get stormed. And, oh, bad Mutalisk control here. DrAgOoN not doing well at all, despite the fact that he had excellent positioning in this series. Looks like we're going to see a counterattack coming from DrAgOoN, though. Not a bad idea. Here comes AnyTime's probe zone to try to defend. And can he hold this off? It would be huge. Yes, he will. A big blunder here by DrAgOoN. Nothing going right for DrAgOoN right now. He is rapidly losing control of this game. Scourge coming out here. They got to get these observers. Oh, nice. Nice by him. Now AnyTime cannot attack this main. Very impressive so far by our player. Well, actually, both players playing very well. Now going to use a few Zerglings over here. And I don't know why he sent that out. There just was not enough units there. In his control to actually take that on. Clearly not hotkeying the Zerglings, judging from the lines at which they're running in. Wow, lots of hatcheries. Hatcheries are in right now. With the Adrenal upgrade that the Zerglings will probably have it already now. They're going to be very strong against AnyTime's army. As we can see, +1 armor now for AnyTime. I believe +3 attack will be there soon enough. And whoa, here comes a big battle up here. Mostly Zerglings from DrAgOoN. And it looks like, although he is softening up the army, it looks like the winner in this small bout is going to be none other than AnyTime. DrAgOoN really hasn't been able to utilize these expansions over here at the far right, or far top right. The only way that AnyTime can counter these massive amounts of Zerglings with the Adrenal upgrade is to get nothing but Zealots and Archons. Maybe a DrAgOON and Templar here and there, but really it's mostly the Zealots and the Archons that are going to do it. +3 is now done. +2 armor, I'm sure, is on the way. Here comes a possible excellent surround. DrAgOON's getting pinned down here. The Archon in a location that is not too helpful. And I think DrAgOON has definitely come out with a win there, even though his army is all gone, because the Protoss army has been softened up so much. Bear in mind, Protoss cannot replenish those units as quickly. And an Ultralisk Cavern is on the way. Now, I would bet that DrAgOON has a lot of Vespian gas saved up right now. Reavers are out. Reavers, of course, countering the Zerglings very nicely. Making the Zergling combination, even with the Ultralisk, pretty much useless. But here come a few Lurkers to mix it up. Two-sided attack. Nice storms, though, by AnyTime. Can he get to the Reavers, though? The Reavers dealing all the damage here. Oh, nice Reaver shot. And one Reaver down, and a second one gets taken out. Both Reavers are gone. AnyTime has moved out too quickly here. DrAgOON may actually beat AnyTime in a humongous upset. I cannot believe my eyes right now. This was honestly the only game I was sure I already knew the winner for. A nice surround over here. One Archon taken out. DrAgOON being a little bit sloppy with his units, but that's okay. He can afford to be kind of sloppy with his units. He will have a lot, and I mean a lot, of Ultralisks here very soon, I would postulate. Big drone transfer up here for DrAgOON. And as you can see, the top right side of the map, pretty much invincible. I don't think Protoss can get in there. And AnyTime is going for the center of the map in an attempt to catch up, securing 2 Vespian gas geysers. Wow. Very, very interesting play here. But can he hold the middle of the map? We'll find out in a second. Looks like AnyTime's going to be the winner in this little battle. Not a wise decision here by DrAgOON to keep those Zerglings in the fight. As you can see, DrAgOON is getting ready to possibly do another attack over here. Reavers are over here as well. And, oh wow, what were you thinking, DrAgOON? You can see that DrAgOON's late game decision making just nowhere near as good as his early game decision making. Here comes another attack. He needs to get these Reavers. We haven't seen him really do that yet, although he has picked up a Templar here or there. And another Reaver is dropped into the center of the map. Now, if AnyTime secures the center of the map, that will be huge. I believe that will also be the first game we've seen here at the Averatec-Intel Classic where somebody actually secures the middle and gets to utilize it. Center control. I can't believe my eyes. Now, DrAgOON needs to stop wasting units. And look at this. AnyTime going to go for a counterattack into the main. No Lurkers here to defend it either. The Reavers in excellent position to deal a lot of damage. Here come the Ultralisks from behind. AnyTime may, in fact, turn this game around and win. It's all going to be up to whether or not AnyTime can actually keep those Reavers alive and deal all the damage he needs to deal. And one Reaver's down. Can he get the second? Will it matter? There are so many Zerglings here. And no. And looks like they're going to get this hatchery down here at the bottom left. Main expansion here. The desirable location. AnyTime, completely and totally out of control, has popped back into this game. You can see by how many eggs are there that DrAgOON's macro is starting to fail. Here comes some more units now moving down. Did not manage to get that Reaver though. Now transferring some drones here too. What is DrAgOON doing? I have no idea. Other than losing way too many units. And finally the Reaver's been taken out. Now the Ultralisks can sit back and relax because the threat of Reavers over that expansion is no more. Now DrAgOON needs to counter-attack. He really needs to counter-attack. But I don't know where he can do that. Here we see DrAgOON now going in for that counterattack. One Reaver over here. Can they get to the Reaver? No. No, they cannot. They're going to have to back off and fight another day. Now, even though DrAgOON has lost his expansion, he's still ahead economically. But the center control is going to give the Protoss so much Vespian gas that I think AnyTime could easily regain the econ advantage, no problem. And here comes a massive drop. I do believe this is a smart decision by DrAgOON. A huge drop in the back of the base. He could take the gateways out, then do a counterattack to the center location. Note that AnyTime is pretty far out, too, away from his base. And a Scorch! Oh, what are they doing? Nice! Taking out one shuttle. But once again, DrAgOON attacking too soon with his units. And here comes the big drop now. Already losing one Overlord, though. AnyTime seems to be somewhat prepared for a drop, but maybe not too prepared since this drop is going to work. And here comes the attack now. Can AnyTime penetrate the main of DrAgOON? Can DrAgOON do enough damage to the main of AnyTime's? Oh my god, I don't think so. I think AnyTime may actually win this. If he gets up this ramp and gets all these hatcheries, gets the Zerg, the heart of the tech tree, oh man, I think this is going to be over. Wow. Yep. AnyTime's already taken care of that attack. Looks like we're going to be going to Game 3 here. How soon? I'm not sure. It depends if DrAgOON wants to try to survive off of this main at the top right. All the hatcheries have been destroyed. And here is Protoss expanding at the top left. Even though it's difficult to take, he can do it now because he's so far ahead. Look at that. He's almost mined out the left side of that main. Excellent play here by AnyTime, getting those Reavers in there. And it looks like we do have some Speed Zerglings attacking that Nexus. The Panda Bear guy is even going over here to attack the Nexus. AnyTime will be forced to cancel. Now, I'm pretty sure DrAgOON has probably remade his tech tree somewhere. And really, DrAgOON is in a very turtling position right now. I don't blame him. It's the only thing he can do. Nice storm drop here by AnyTime, really maintaining the advantage he has. AnyTime about to mine out a majority of his locations. DrAgOON's only hope is to keep zipping around the map with these Zerglings and Scourge for instance. Oh! Whoa! Oh, man. That Archon caught that Scourge like he had a baseball glove on. Nice control here. Actually, no, I thought he was going to get that Archon. This is the only way AnyTime can take out these expansions, is to push with the Reavers. Look at this, now another attack over here. This is another location, obviously, that Zerg cannot afford to lose AnyTime. He knows he's going to win this. I think DrAgOON already knows he's losing. More Ultras probably on the way out of there, or Zerglings, could be either. I think we're going to see GG any second here. There's just nothing that our Zerg player DrAgOON can do now to recover. The Ultras are out, but oh, too late indeed. Wow, look at this. And yeah, AnyTime is going to seal this game. There's just nothing that DrAgOON can do about it. I'm surprised he hasn't left already. No offense, DrAgOON. I know you could seriously hurt me in real life, so I won't say too many. I won't say too many bad things about you. And well, at least he's hanging on for dear life. He gets an A for effort there. And yeah, wow. Ultras got owned. When Zerg loses the Hive and all the buildings that are usually surrounding the Hive, like the Spire, the Defiler Mound, the Ultralisk Den, the Hydralisk Den, yada, 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 it really, really hurts them economically. Although, look at this. You know what? It's funny, actually. AnyTime is about to mine himself out. And AnyTime really needs to get this expansion up. On my mini-map, this screen's a little bit blurry. I'll have him fix it after this. It's the mini-map looked a little bit blurry. I thought AnyTime, and in fact, secured an expansion at the top left. Now, if AnyTime doesn't secure this expansion, maybe DrAgOON could pull this game through. But I don't see how DrAgOON can possibly attack that top left location. All AnyTime has to do is park his army there for a little while. And there's really nothing he can do. Oh, this is not good for DrAgOON. Once AnyTime gets this, it's going to be bad news. Bad news, Bears. Bad news, Panda Bears, guys. And there it is. Good game. He knew he was over. We're going to go to Game 3 after a 2-minute break here. AnyTime, the winner, has tied the score now. 1-1 here. Who's going to make it through here? AnyTime or DrAgOON? Stay tuned. We got some more great games coming up here in just a little bit at the GOM TV Averatec-Intel Classic. Stay tuned. We'll be back in just